The following was recorded from a Nintendo DS emulator. Why? Because capture cards are expensive! Castlevania is created by a so far unknown uncredited developer, resurrected by Koji Igarashi, rebooted by Mercury Steam and Kojima Productions, and owned by Konami Digital Entertainment Incorporated. Please support the official release. Hey, it's me, the RWG, AKATheSKay, doing no, not a speedrun, I nearly said speedrun then. Playthrough of Order of Ecclesia because of Koji Igarashi and the leaving Konami's and how he kind of saved Castlevania from becoming nothing and how he's kind of saving Castlevania again because of the Bloodstained thing, and I am playing Order of Ecclesia because it's probably my favourite one in the series and no one else is doing it, so bleh. Bleh to everybody.
Bleh.
Also, Cassie is here.
Hey!
This is not a surprise for regulars, but oh well.
I'm always here. Even when SK's not here. You and that doorbell are gonna get married someday. I just know
I
it.
hate that doorbell. I will castrate it. Anyway, as you can see, I've already done a run on this before because, yeah, it didn't go so well last time. Well, in terms of it being watchable for you guys, it wasn't that great because frame rate problems. Oops, spoilers. You can play through as one character or the other. But we're going to treat this like we're playing for the first time on this save, so let's do it.
Returning to life time and again since the ancient Middle Ages, the evil Lord Dracula has driven people to terror. Each time
I've tried several times to fix this, and this is about as good as I've got it.
In the shadows, wielding the holy whip.
Yes, it's emulation, but I do have a legit copy of the game. But have you seen how expensive DS capture cards are? My god. Do it look like PewDiePie to you?
Century, having lost their ability to resist the darkness, those in positions of power at the time began to search for new ways to counter Dracula. Our organization,
which is also why there's two screens, because originally a DS game, but nothing wrong with that.
Many organizations were established with the same goal, and day after day, they conducted their studies diligently. But each was dissolved when they failed to produce satisfactory results. But that was when Barlow, the leader of Ecclesia, finally made a surprising breakthrough that could stand up against Dracula.
One of the things that's a bit of a shame about this game, though, is They didn't flesh out the story enough. Because there is a story here, but you have to read into it a little bit. Because the first people you're introduced to is Shanoa and Albus, and what's not really covered is they're like childhood friends. They've known each other for a long time. And they're a member of a group called the Order of Ecclesia, basically because the Belmont clan, basically the characters you play in the other Castlevanias, the guys with the whips, have pretty much disappeared, so there's nothing to do with evil, so groups like Order of Ecclesia are around. And there is some great elaborate plan involving a glyph called Dominus, because in this part of the storyline, for some reason, a lot of spells are referred to as glyphs. And this great power has to have a... what's the word? A vessel. That's what the word I'm thinking of. And Albus is pissed because he thought he was being chosen, but apparently Shanoa is. So far so good. I was having so many technical problems with this before. Especially the last playthrough. Some parts of that was unwatchable. I don't blame anyone who disappeared that day. Though I learnt a few tricks as well from some of the people who watched that stream. Thanks to the people who attended to that one. So what is Cassie during this? What is Cassie doing during this? I do believe she vanished. I know she said something about doing a drawing, but apparently something else has come up. And this is the mentor, almost like father figure character of the group. Art style of this game's a bit interesting as well, come to think of it. It's more like Symphony of the Night. Castlevania did kind of go through almost like an anime phase for a while, but I think a lot of people didn't like that, so now they've gone back to a more, I suppose, traditional style for the series, for this game. Apparently I couldn't fix all the sound problems, but oh well. She was about to absorb the power of the Dominus glyph, but now Albus has butted in.
Okay, I fell down. I'm back now.
What happened?
I fell down. I'm back now.
Did you pass out? What is this? Did you do a Shanoa? Because she just passed out.
Yes, I did a Shinoa. Let's go with that. No, I had to go save the cake. Or bread. It was supposed to be banana bread, but it came out more like banana cake, so it's banana cake.
Oh
now.
yeah, you still got the cake cooking.
Yeah, it just finished.
Cake is a lie joke. Oh ho 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 ho.
Oh, my anime laugh is not working today.
You just need a bit of water. That's what you need. All voice actors of any level need shit tons of water. In fact, even narration, like what I'm doing right now, I probably need to drink more. Hold on.
Okay. And I just uploaded a video to my YouTube. Now I gotta go post it on Tumblr for great justice. You.
Betrayer, Albus. And no, not Albus Dumbledore. Dumbledore? What the hell is wrong with my voice today? I can't say words.
Dabbleduke. Dabbleduke.
In any case, we've sort of... Well, we've been... Shanawa as a character has been, like, prepared as a vessel, but now she has no memory and, like... I'm not even sure how to explain it. She has no memory and she has difficulty showing emotions and stuff. I'm guessing she's, like, missing, like, social knowledge or something she used to have. Like, she's very blunt about things. But the upside is she can kind of absorb these glyph spell things. Often from other people as well. It's a bit like Rogue, only she doesn't have to, like, hug and touch people and whatever. Rogue from X-Men. I should explain myself more. It's a bit weird as a Castlevania game though, because other games you have, like, weapons you can use as well as magic, but in this game technically everything you're doing is magic. Like, you might break out a sword, but you've used magic to make the sword appear in the first place. So if you get into any situation where you're out of mana, or you get what they call it, silence, like, it's the RPG term for it or something, where you got no magic spells, you're kind of screwed at those times.
Okay, I fixed all of the things.
He is also explaining how to use the equipment in this game. Mostly the glyphs, which are spells. You have 2 attack buttons, one for each hand, or arm I should say, and one which is like, almost like a buff, or an additional skill. But we'll get to that in just a moment.
Opening up the AK Twitch. Also, I have uploaded the Shantae video to the YouTubes. Great justice.
It's on the YouTubes?
Yep.
I'll have to look at that later. Don't forget to put it on Tumblr as well.
Already did that.
Good call.
That's where all the fans are. Apparently. And now it is time to possibly draw Chanel. I'm not sure.
I'm kind of embarrassed with my Castlevania knowledge actually, because the main one I've been playing recently is all, no, not all of it, Ecclesia, Harmony of Despair, so I've probably learnt a few bad habits from that game because it's not very well made.
I've only ever played Portrait of one.
But as you can see, I can alternate from one wrist to the other with the attacks. And for some reason her left hand can reach further, I'm not sure why. But it's a strange extra quirk in this game. Oh yeah, and he wants me to stab him. Because training.
You're going to redraw now the pose because I was not happy with it. Where's my recorder at?
I'm pretty sure you can do dash cancels and things to attack faster. I don't know speedrun tricks though. I think there are some other tricks as well. But I was turned. Speak proper, man. What is wrong with your voice today?
Your Englishness is against you or something. I have no idea.
The last time I streamed this, someone on the stream did teach me a trick about killing bosses much quicker. And while I've been blabbering away there's another trick he's just explained there where, whatever 2 spells you have on each wrist, you can combine them to do a third attack, but that uses your heart meter.
Oh! Jump the shit out of me!
Karas, what is this? Oh yeah, the next room, right. I thought he wanted me to stab him again. Oh noes! That was so full of tension, those two little skeletons. All I can think of is really terrible puns right now, which I refuse to repeat. He's pretty much explained everything I've said so far. Is Albus took the Dominus pieces, which was 3 different parts, for this power that can defeat evil, and he's run off, and Shanoa has no memories, and probably just her brain is kind of fried. She doesn't know how to deal with people and stuff. Though for story convenience, she's still able to talk, I suppose. Wait a minute. I need to check the map on this. We went through the right-hand side and then we come out on the left. I don't know how that works, but okay. Your typical save point there. That's pretty much a Metroidvania trope there. Save points are extremely appreciated because you can save and it pretty much restores all your health, except your hearts. It doesn't restore your hearts for some reason. But there's plenty of ways to do that. You can keep revisiting rooms to get your hearts full up again, or you can find one of these things. The item I just picked up is a record. There's several of these in the game, and if you play them, they pretty much play retro tunes from like the really old Castlevania games, like NES and SNES era. I won't be 100% in the game unless there's some kind of demand for that, but we'll see a good chunk of the game. They found a way to add side quests to this as well, which adds quite a bit, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to see all of those.